Hello guys, welcome to the second video in this series. So in this video, we create the files we'll be needing, then we build out the first parts of the email hunt in this video. So let's go ahead and create the files. The first one will be called link hunt.py. And the second one is email hunt.py. So let's start first with the link hunt. So let's import RA, we import request, we import pandas. So from URL lib.parse, import URL split. From collection, import the queue. Then from BS4, we import beautiful soup. Now let's define the function URLs underscore hunter and give it one parameter. You can name it whatever you want. The URLs. I'll go ahead and type, then I'll explain what I did. So now that we are through building the functionality, let me go ahead and explain every line of code. So first we defined a function which accepts one parameter. Then we created an empty list so that we can append the URLs or the links that we extract from the website later. Then we created another list, but this is the queue list. So if you don't know what a DQ is, the key is just a list-like sequence whereby you can remove or insert or delete values from either ends of the list. So we use it on script to keep track of how many links we have in a queue. Or in this case is 1. So we created a while loop to loop through the on script. So then down here we created this URL and popped off the list we have, the queue we have from the on script. So we are popping off from the left. We assign it to the URL variable that we created. Then we created these parts and we splitted the URL into these formats. This is the HTTP or the HTTPS, and this is the web address, like maybe tesla.com. So why we did this is we may have a situation where maybe we have something like https:/tesla.com/contact. So we want to start from the home page first, then we capture all the links inside the home page. So that's why we break it down. We are removing every other part that is not the https:/tesla.com. So any other part that is attached to the link, we are removing it so that we can start from the base. So then we checked if there is an error, maybe the user didn't enter the HTTPS while entering it. So once there is something like that, we passed. Then down here we did another try to get the page. Now the page is equal to request.get base URL. So base URL is this in here. If there is an error here, we check for the except. So for the except now, we are adding it the HTTP. Then same thing as we did it the same thing. Maybe if there is an SSL in the website, then we check for this HTTPS to be able to access it very well. So then we check, we did the accept to see if there is an error. So we just print out the error, then we pass. So down here, this is where we do the main work, like extracting all the links inside the website. So we use beautiful soup for. So we created the variable soup and assign it to the beautiful soup, then the page content. We use LXML parser. So down here we loop through all the A tags for inside the website. So normally an A tag will contain the link. So then we checked if there is a href inside the A tag. Then we created the variable link and assign it to the hashtag value to the link. So this is the link now. So but all the time is not so. So we have to check maybe in a situation where the link starts with a hash sign or a hash symbol. It basically is actually not a link. So we check in a situation where the link we created here starts with this sign, then we ignore it. Or the link is just empty, we do the same thing. Or the link if the link does not start with telephone, or the link does not start with mail too. So once they did not start with these things, then we are fine. So we go ahead and define a variable social media. So we don't want to like go off the targets and start scraping Facebook links or Twitter or Instagram. So then we did if it's not Facebook, or if it's not social media, if these requirements are not met. So we go ahead and check if the link actually starts with a slash. So if it starts with a slash, then it's a link. We just get the base URL. That's the link here. Maybe something like https:/tesla.com/contact, or any part that was in the href. So we created a new link here and assigned that to it, the new link, which is the base URL. Then we add a path, maybe /contact. So we append it, the URL. We append the URL to the URL list. Then down here we check if a link dot starts with dot slash. So if there is a dot slash in the link, so we can have something like facebook.com/. So it's not possible. So what we did is we remove the dots here. So we created a new link. Then we get the base link, which should be the https:/tesla.com. Then we remove the dots here by slicing it off. So we did a link and take off the first one here, which should be this dot. Then assign the rest to the we added the rest to this new link. So it should be slash, then any other thing here. Then we append it to the list. So down here we checked if not link does start with slash. So if the link does not start with a slash, and the link is not empty, and the link does not start with HTTPS, or it does not start with HTTP. So this is a situation where maybe in a href now you just have something like a work slash, then any other, or maybe something like contact slash maybe a location or anything. So the link does not actually start with any of these. It does not start with a slash, and it's not empty. So we created a new list, then get the base, something like Tesla. So, so you can have something like Tesla, uh, something like Tesla. Maybe instead of slash contact, you just have set Tesla contact. So you can do it. So you check if it does not start with this slash and it's not empty, and it does not start with a HTTPS or HTTP, then we should probably add this slash to it before we join it to the main, to the base URL, which should be maybe the home page. So then we added it to the list. Then down here we checked if the link starts with this HTTPS or HTTP. So we just append it to the list. There is no reason for creating a new link since we have HTTPS here already. HTTPS slash tesla.com slash maybe any part, contact or anything. So since there is a HTTPS here in the list, in the link, so we just add it to the list. Then down here we checked if the link is not a JPEG or PNG. Then we checked if it's not in the on script. Then we append the link. So down here we did break. That's if there is no href in the A tag, we just break out. So down here we return the set of the list. So why I did this set is so that we can remove any duplicate. We wouldn't want to scrape a website or a particular link twice. So using set, we remove any duplicate inside the list. So now that I'm through explaining the function and how it works, let's go ahead and test to see if everything is okay. So I'll pull up the terminal here. Okay, so we do Python, then we give it the name of the file, hunt.py. So actually we haven't called the function yet, so I don't think anything will appear here. So let's call the function. We called it URLs hunt underscore hunter. So let's just give it a link. Let me say tesla.com. So if you want, you can append the HTTP or HTTP, but if you want, you can just leave it like this. We have handled the error. If you shake here, that's what we did. If there is no HTTP, so we add it ourselves. So now you can see the I think the functionality is working. So if you go to tesla.com, I think these are all the links in the website. So we just captured all the links. So in the next video, we will build the email hunt where we use this link. So we scrape each link here, each link that is inside this set. We will scrape all of them and search for the email. So that's it for this video, guys. I will see you in the next one.